Hello and welcome back to another episode of SDS. And as you can tell by the title, we got an interesting topic today. We got top 3 players at every single Premier League club going on based off their form this season. Yeah. So listen, we got an interesting one. We want you guys always to get involved. Make sure you throw your suggestions in the comments as well. Top 3 players for every single club in order. We're going to do it podium style as well. Bronze medal, silver medal, and gold medals. And listen, I got an interesting panel. Over the last couple of weeks, we've been bringing you some interesting lineups. You know what I mean? We got the big man, star player, back in his vice captaincy.
It's been a while. It's been a while. I'm happy to be back, man. I'm happy to be back, man.
You know what I mean? We had some stuff going on before we started, but hey, it's good to have you back here, man. It's good to have you back here. And sitting across you, listen, a man who's on form, as they're saying, the man of the moment on SDS. El Faze is here as well.
How am I going from hosting to third seat, man?
Calm. Step by step. Sometimes, like Valverde, you got to take a step back. You know what I mean? Play different roles for what the team needs.
Centre back as well, yeah.
And listen, sitting across from you, we got, as some would say,
Hype me up.
The people's champ.
He is the people's champ.
You know what I mean? The cult hero.
Yeah. Hype me up.
It's the man. Culture Cans in the building as well.
I'm back, baby. I'm back.
You had the best debut in SDS podcast history.
See, you know what you say, arrive, raise hell, leave. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't seen you since.
There we go.
It's good to have you back. You know what I mean?
Now, man.
Listen, we got a good topic today as well. I feel like we're gonna do this in alphabetical order as well. So it's only right we start off with the Arsenal. Hey, you know what I mean? Let's have a hear who we think are the top 3 players for them this season, and let's put it in order. Who you think is the third, second, and first?
You know, let's just throw names out there first.
Let's just
go on then.
Go on. Let's see what sticks.
Go on then.
All right, one person for me, Deckers.
Nice.
Deckers this season been very consistent.
Started off slow with injuries.
Recently,
he's
been good. Gabriel for me is up there. You guys, you're more than happy to go.
Yeah,
David
Raya will be in
without a shadow of a
Bukayo.
doubt.
I'm not upset with that.
Yeah,
a lot of Arsenal fans have been saying that Thomas Partey's having a great year as well.
So we've already got 4 names there. Saliba, not be ignored.
Timber's been good.
Timber's been very good, in especially stepping up since Ben White's been out injured. So we've got 4 or 5 names there already.
Outside shout could be Kamsa's boy, MLS.
And we've Waneri. He's giving them the spot this season, bro. When their season started looking shaky,
it came
hell end. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm getting Waneri, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a lover,
bro. I might put him in there. He might make my top 3.
Your mall levels, bro. This is the right table.
Do we have to like reach a 3 together?
Yes.
Oh,
okay. So us as a 3 as a table. In the comments as well, let us know if you think you've got a different order as well. We always want to hear different perspectives.
Who's the undisputed number 1?
I think we should go for number.
The undisputed number 1 for me has to be Bukayo Saka, especially considering
disagree.
I didn't put him as my 1.
Considering Odegaard was out earlier in the season, he stepped up, took the captain's
Been
arm
out for a while though.
Now he's been out for a while, but you feel the difference. Arsenal haven't looked the same, and they haven't really been able to replicate that form. And listen, you could say maybe early in the season they weren't playing great, but he was able to single-handedly, I felt like, dig them out in certain moments.
So who's your number 1?
I would have him number 1.
My number 1 is Gabriel.
Same.
I think he's been Arsenal's best player.
He's been the most consistent for us.
For me, Gabriel is 2.
He's been the most consistent.
But you know what?
And some of them timely goals that he scored.
I can't be mad at that.
The whole story this season has been about, a lot of it has been about set pieces.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Gabriel that made it relevant. You know what I'm trying to say? He was.
Who's the one assisting those set pieces, fam?
Yeah, for sure.
It's him and
Declan Rice was getting quite a few as well.
well.
But I just think in terms of the solidity, the big games, the North London derby, the game the other day against Man City, just his presence, additional with the goals. I think it's got to be Gabriel. My number 1 is Gabriel.
For me, definitely Gabriel is number 1 because when you look at every other player, like you said with Bukayo Saka, he started the season off unreal. He's been injured for the last 2 months. Same with Declan Rice. Declan Rice started off.
It's been that long already.
It's been a while, man.
How long?
2 months, bro.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I swear it feels like it's been a month or a couple of weeks.
But it's been it's close to 2 months. It's been close to because he got injured like the back end of December, innit, more or less.
Yeah.
But and then Declan Rice, obviously coming off the Euros, obviously the amount of games he played.
Yeah, he had an ankle injury, innit?
He had an ankle injury. He's got tired legs, and now he's back to the old Deckers. So it took him a while. Whereas, like you said, Gabriel from the start of the season to now, been the most consistent, bro.
If there was one that I kind of wouldn't be mad at, it'd be Gabriel.
Yeah.
If we put Gabriel first, I'm not mad at that. And Saka second.
Would you put Saka second?
I'm putting Saka. Hold on.
Who you put Saka?
Listen, are you really about this coming here cause confusion?
I'm just saying.
Wait, I didn't like how you said that.
You can't ignore 2 months out, as he's saying.
For me, it's the impact of what he was doing before that, bro.
That's a good point.
We were putting him and like we were saying, oh, Salah's there, but Saka's right there as well. Like he was the best player in the Premier League, arguably, bro.
Yeah. Who are you trying to put?
I think Raya.
I think Raya was better last season. I'll be honest with you. I think there've been moments this season where he's looked kind of vulnerable, where it's kind of like he still looked consistent in my opinion, but there've definitely been more moments where I thought, ooh, questionable there.
Raya beginning of the season was really good for us.
Yeah.
Like, he saved us like Villa away, Atalanta. Like he saved us, but like the last 3 months, in my opinion, he's been okay. He's not
Vardio the other day. Those are key moments.
So it was one of those memorable highlight moments. I can't lie.
We haven't been great the last month and a half.
I'm putting Decker's top 3.
I would have put Rice third.
For me,
I think especially in the last 2 months as well, the resurgence you've almost seen to us. You almost. Last week I was saying on FCM how I think he's almost like the leader on the pitch, the older guy. But then a lot of Arsenal fans will come back saying Gabriel is, and I was like, you know what? I hear that. Him and Gabriel for me are like the two actual spirit of the team, if you like.
Maybe I don't know if I'm focusing too much on defenders, but Saka, I get it because actually, you know, it's kind of like got them there and then how they kind of handled it from there. I think Saliba,
can't be slept on. Can't be slept on.
I mean, I think Rice, as I said, now I was one of the people saying, bro, the guy's been injured. He's had let him get in his rhythm, and now we're seeing it. But I feel like Saliba and Gabriel, they've been good, man.
Do you know what it is? I think because Gabriel's popped up more with the goals this season, he's definitely getting a little bit more of the shine. Whereas last year it was kind of like Saliba was getting the glow, but he was imperious. And don't get it twisted, I think Saliba might almost be guilty of the McAllister syndrome. I say, where you're so consistently dropping a minimum 8 out of 10, it's just become normal. Do you know what I mean? And it's like
still when Arsenal were going through their moment when they weren't scoring goals, you were still seeing 0 XG created against them and all that type of stuff. Their defense were still remaining solid, doing their thing. Maybe they're not as solid as last year. They conceded more goals, I think, at this stage. But
for me, it's the one pivotal moment regarding the Gabriel situation was when we played Liverpool at home, where we was beating them 2-1, and the moment he came off injured, that's when Liverpool took over again. If that makes sense. Obviously, they scored from it as soon as they brought on Kivior.
But I know it's only Man United, but that game that Saliba had against United at the Emirates, I don't know if you don't remember, he was so dominant without Gabriel.
But that's just United though.
Yeah, you can say that, but then we walked away with a win at the Emirates too. So you know what I'm trying to say. So you got to be mindful of how you say that. You know what I'm saying?
It's just United, man. But for me is I think we all have compromised on Gabriel 1. Gabriel, Bukayo, Dekis.
I'm happy with that.
But I'll go. I'll go Saliba. Yes.
Okay. And then you're saying
Dekis as well.
As you see, look at that. Look at my list.
Facts. Okay.
Who do you
so
got?
we've gone with that.
Gabriel,
so majority,
Saka, Rice.
We'll go with the majority.
Yes.
We're going with that. If you think different, let us know in the comments as well. But that's Arsenal done. Let's move on to Aston Villa. Aston Villa's an interesting one. Quite a few performers there.
Top to bottom or third to.
I mean, let's do what we did last time. Let's throw some suggestions out there.
I think
Morgan Rogers.
You got to throw in Morgs.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
I'm putting Pau Torres in there as well.
You got to throw in Yuri.
I think
Yuri
Tielemans
for sure.
You've got to throw in.
For me, Ezri Konsa has a shout. I feel like he's been consistent for them.
I mean, obviously he's now left, but John Durant.
I was going to say, do you put Durant in there?
I was going to put Onana initially, start of the season, but recently he's not.
I know it might not be because he's maybe not performing to the same levels as last year, but Watkins has 10 goals and 5 assists still. Does he deserve a mention in there?
I can't lie. I remember when I was going into so basically it was the end of the year and it was like who was the disappointing players at the start of the season. I had him in my top 5 most disappointing players this season. So
is that because of Euros as well?
Do you know what it is? I just thought, when they stepped up into the Champions League and this season where the expectations a little bit higher, I just think that he wasn't. I was like, where's that? Like, you know what I mean? Where was that Ollie Watkins of last season? So I think he'll be very recency if I was to put him in Aston Villa's top 3 performers. I can't lie.
Just think get a silent shout. Boubacar Kamara.
Kamara's good.
Since coming back from injury, he's definitely added something to that midfield for sure. I don't know. I would say McGinn is maybe the outside shout.
Low-key Digne, you know.
I would say Digne's redemption season. I can't lie. He's just kept Maatsen completely out of the side. And he was meant to be like the shiny new toy that comes in after back of the Dortmund season as well, that he had taken him to the Champions League final. I would say
Rodgers
Morgan Rodgers number one.
Yeah,
I think he has been almost like the driving force of this team.
For me, it's Rodgers and Tielemans
I'll
1 and
have
2.
Yuri 1. I'll be honest.
I would have Yuri 2.
I don't mind either way.
I would have Yuri 2, and I think
Morgan's more exciting.
Yes,
that's why.
And that's the reason why I would have him number one.
been
He has, hat-trick in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Like the thing with Morgan Rodgers is he only signed for Villa a year ago from the Championship, bro. Nobody expected this. I feel like we always kind of knew
January as well,
Tielemans was talented, and even when he went to Villa, I questioned it because
but people said he had fell off though. Remember that clip chasing Declan Rice ended his career for a little bit.
100% in terms of street cred. He was done. Everyone was like, "Yo, physically he's cooked."
Yeah.
And then when he joined the Villa midfield as well, remember they had Buendia, Ramsey, McGinn. Everyone was like, "Where's he really gonna get in?" Boubacar Kamara was just signed at the time, but he's really been the one that's been steady in there every week delivering. I would put him second in my opinion because Morgan Rodgers has been turning up in those kind of key big moments.
I've got the same front too. My third is between two. My third is between Pau Torres and Digne.
For me, has Pau Torres been better than last year? Last year, I would have maybe put him top 2.
But the question is, for me, has Pau Torres this season been more influential? The game that he's missing, you can see the struggles that Aston Villa has in that back.
I can't move you up because of games you're missing.
I can't lie though. I think
influential. My brother.
I get it.
I think we're sleeping on Boubacar Kamara. I think we really are. I think Boubacar Kamara, you can argue in that position that he's playing at the moment, is one of their most important players, bro. You're talking about Yuri Tielemans, and we're seeing him as a new life, bro. He's playing. Kamara can play centre half. He can play in centre midfield as well. Yeah. I actually think he's one of Villa's most important players. I think I definitely think we're overlooking Kamara. I think if a Villa fan were watching,
and
they'll shout for Kamara.
What they think as well.
Even as you're saying with Kamara, they signed Onana for 50 million, and since he hasn't been playing, it doesn't look out of place. Like Kamara looks like, I don't really.
Do you know what's a real shame? Just
really
looking at this
like
Villa squad here, I've got it up here. Leon Bailey not even being in these conversations is crazy, considering the reputation he came in with, the season he had last year, kind of competing with Diaby. You thought he was going to kind of kick on from that, and
I thought Thing would have a good year this year as well. Emi Martinez. I thought he would have a good year because there's not many
Copa America
great goalkeepers in the Premier League. I thought he'd finally stand out, but
I'm looking at. I know he left.
John Duran.
I can't lie, man. I'm seeing his minutes to games, goals ratio and everything. And the goals they score, it's not just random goals, the buy-in goal. Bro, it's the equalisers. It's literally E1, equaliser or winner. Like last minute, at start of the season, the West Ham goal start of the season. I can't lie, I'm putting Duran third. Just because the impact he had in 6 months. By the way, we're saying this season.
Yes.
I think we're getting attached to the lights. I'm not gonna lie, the goals, Morgan Rodgers and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm here defending the defenders. I've been playing the defense lately in my power league and that. You know what I'm saying? I think I got a new appreciation.
You understand? You understand the game now.
I know it's cliche, but what wins you games, fam?
Yeah, goals do win you games. But at the same time, look, there's a stat since the turn of the year, Boubacar Kamara has won 45 duels. Since the turn of the year, 45 duels, more than any player.
And that's a stat as well. That I won as well. That's a stat about John Duran.
I know it's a fix that.
That's a real stat. That's a stat saying that John Duran has scored the most winning goals of any player in the world this season. Fam.
No. Wait. In the world, he just made that up, bro. He just made that up.
No?
He just made that up.
Strikers.
I knew that's something fake about it, bro.
Strikers under 21 Colombian only.
You may have just cooked your whole argument with that, man. Damn.
Well, I don't know. You guys think I'd go Kamara.
I don't mind Kamara at all.
I don't mind Kamara because I feel like players like him are underappreciated. And I think since coming back from injury, he's actually not missed a step. Duran, though, I think the impact of his goals, Villa maybe
leaving
wouldn't even
tax,
be.
man. Let's give him leaving tax.
I don't know, man. I hear it.
They don't. Pretty many
but
more.
if you're acknowledging what they've done, Villa maybe wouldn't even be in their situation where they've.
Come on, it's a free agent tax as well, fam, from 2 years ago. I'm not doing that. I don't care.
He's not a Villa player. He's not a Villa player.
Don't kill me. Well, listen, let us know in the comments, actually. We'll let you guys kind of split that one. We'll say 50-50. Kamara, Duran, who is it for the third one? I actually quite like that one because I think both deserve their flowers in this season. Next up, let's go Brentford.
Ooh. Oh, I thought you were going to say Bournemouth for a second. I got excited here.
Let's go Brentford.
Listen,
sorry. You are correct. Bournemouth.
Come on,
Alphabetical, yes.
Come on. Hey. How's
I'll know some English ones, you know.
Hey.
AFC Bournemouth.
I'm going to be real, yeah?
AFC Bournemouth, where are we going? There's a few
I think
candidates
there's a few.
here, I feel like.
I think there's Semenyo.
Clive.
Semenyo we got.
Hodgson's there.
Kirkes.
Hodgson's there.
Hoysons.
Hodgson's. I'm going to be real. I'm slapping my number one in. And now I'm going with the defenders, my brother. I'm joining you.
Who you going for Hoyson?
Number one.
For me, it's
No debate. Semenyo.
Since coming in, he
Number
replaced Senesi as the captain, of course, but 13 games started. They pretty much had the best defensive record since he actually has come into the 12 games unbeaten. 12 games unbeaten. Of course, they lost to Liverpool on the weekend, but it's been almost like a new lease of life. And obviously, everyone's talking about him when he went on loan to Jose Mourinho's Roma team, saying,
Yes,
there's
sir.
potential there. They spent 20 mil, I think it was, on him in the summer. I would have him top 3 for sure.
Same.
Would I have him number 1?
Nah.
I
For
don't
me,
know.
it's
I've got number one.
For me, it would be Antoine Semenyo with Dom Solanke leaving, their talisman leaving last season. This season, sorry. He stepped up big time, bro. Wherever the managers asked him to play, right wing, left wing, through the middle. Obviously, with Evan Nilsson out as well, and obviously having a crazy injury, he's had to literally had to step up. Obviously, they've got a lot of good players around him. Otara stepped up as of late. Obviously, Clive has chipped in a lot.
Semenyo's got 7 goals, 3 assists. You know, I feel like he kind of is reminding me of almost being like the new Mbeumo.
Yeah.
Where he's
he's
at
in
that
that colour with him
level
still.
and he's almost, his form this season is bubbling to that point where you're starting to think, could a bigger club maybe move for him? But then you're thinking with the way Bournemouth are moving and progressing, could he be one of the driving forces that just keeps him there?
What about your boy? Would you
Kirkes.
put him in there?
I
Milos
think
Kirkes?
Milos Kirkes has to be in the top 3 in my opinion. I think he has just been so consistent, quality, almost everything we saw Robertson doing for years. I'm almost seeing like, you're the next one up that
could play for a higher level.
Definitely at a higher level. I think Liverpool should be looking at him.
I'm putting a stat of
making him a number one.
Of Hoyson. I'm putting a stat, Bournemouth, he's missed 5 games this season. Out the 5 games, 4 of them, they've either lost or drew.
Yeah.
Again, I know you're saying he wasn't there, my brother.
But you're saying the impact
The
of him not
impact,
being
that's what I'm saying. Last season, you saw Bournemouth's defence. This season, adding into it, he feels like a leader at 21. How old is he? 20 or 21 years old?
Something like that.
He feels like a leader,
you
bro.
look at maybe him and Zabani together.
That's what I'm saying. It goes
like you can't
for Cam, as Cam said.
Yeah, 19.
So hold on. Saliba and Gabriel, but why am I complimenting Gabriel more than Saliba now? Now don't give me that.
But it goes back.
Wait.
Now, in order for you to downgrade Hodgson, you're saying, you got Zabani. Why did you compliment Gabriel? The late goals. What about Hodgson as well? He's got 2 or 3 goals. I put Hodgson number 1. No, let's not do this now. Let's not do this here. No.
I've never seen your pitch turn like that.
It's not consistent. You man are saying one thing about certain players, another thing.
I was just
It's not
asking the
consistent.
question.
Can we not ask questions?
What is this?
Can we not ask questions on a podcast now? Is this not what we do?
No, we do.
We haven't took Hoyson off the table.
I said Hoyson is guaranteed top 3. All I'm saying is next to him you have Kirkes, next to him you have Zabani.
Yeah.
Have they not also been playing a part as well?
I'm looking at the front trio at Bournemouth as well.
It's been mix and match.
Semenyo is important.
Yeah.
But Clive has stepped up. Otara has stepped up. Tavernier, before he got injured, stepped up. They've got options as well. Defense. If Hodgson goes down, who they count on? Senesi, fam.
Well, you're making
Don't do that.
You're making Senesi sound like he's what?
Decent, bro. Stop that.
I think Hoyson's got to make it.
I agree.
I do think. I mean,
I'm
considering the logic that we put in terms of like Rice, right, starting slow and then coming in. You look at Kluivert, 11 goals in the league this season, 4 assists. I know 2 of them are hat tricks. You can say how many games did he actually score? Blah blah blah. One of them was a penalty hat trick, no?
Yeah.
A hat trick, a penalty.
No.
But I guess that's kind of crazy.
quite a few
But
penalties.
at the same time, He has got 11 goals, 4 assists. Maybe, I don't know if he's going to make mine, but I think the top 3 is
He's not making mine, I'll tell you.
Kirkes, and Højsen.
Same.
And I would say Semenyo, Højsen, Kirkes.
For me, I went Semenyo, Kirkes, Højsen. That's how I went.
Fairs.
I do think Højsen's probably got to be top 2, I can't lie.
Yeah.
I don't mind at all.
But then Semenyo and Kirkes.
Semenyo's the number 1 for me. He has been
for
the
me.
leader of that team I look at.
If there's anyone making a big move after this.
Similar how I look at what Morgan Rogers is doing at Villa, I'm like, you're the one this season. When they're looking in attack, they're looking at you to make the difference.
He's the number 1
And I look at
option
even
now.
games like Liverpool, bro, where they lost. But he should have walked away with something.
Yeah, I would say Semenyo, Højsen, Kirkes. You want Højsen, Semenyo, Kirkes.
I've got the same trio.
Yeah.
But
just a different order in the first 2.
Højsen
All right, let us know in the comments who you think as well. And then we'll move on next to Brentford FC.
No, that one's easy. The top two's top
and
two's
Wemba,
gone.
Wissa.
Yeah, that's top two's
Yeah.
gone.
For me, Wissa's not 2 though.
Ooh.
For me, I think Damsgaard this season
I like this.
has been great. Like,
I like that one.
Last year, what was it? He signed. 2 years ago? He signed.
Mm-hmm.
Last year he was on the par.
Damsgaard.
Damsgaard. I think this season he's been the creator that's been advertised from previous from when he was playing. If I'm correct, he was playing.
Norgard?
Norgard's been good.
Yeah,
Norgard's been very good. I feel like
Yeah.
he's almost returned to form.
Even Lewis Potter being played out of position. But
I was thinking King Lewis Potter.
But I like that one though. Damsgaard
I feel
for
like
me.
he's faded out. He started the season really well.
But it's
he's faded
unfortunate
out.
because he initially played as a left winger, but then they forced him down as a left wing back or left back. But I like your one, Damsgaard. I think Damsgaard 2
Him and the 10
and Wizard 3.
I think he'll be in my top 3. But I still have Mbeumo and Wissa as top 2.
Yeah, man.
I don't mind.
Both of them have broken
doing the madness.
the club goal scoring record, both of them. And every
Literally.
week they're almost competing to
Yeah,
take over.
I think, was it
Mbeumo's got 14 goals, 3 assists.
That's
Wizard's got
insane.
11 goals, 2 assists.
Yeah.
Damsgaard's got 8 assists, 2
That's
goals.
mad. I think that's a solid top 3.
His creative output's crazy though for Damsgaard this season.
In terms of chances created and things like that,
I think that's a very, very solid top 3.
100%.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? I think
Damsgaard,
Mbeumo,
I'll take him, man.
Wissa,
Another Dane.
Absolutely.
Mbeumo, Wissa,
And
Damsgaard for me.
I think that's solid. Perfect. Let's move on. That one was pretty straightforward. I like that. Brighton, Hove, and Albion.
It's weird because it's like it's on the par, but then they've had a couple bright moments.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anyone that's been out and out.
There hasn't.
Besides
Welbeck
João
had his
Pedro.
moments.
Let's throw moments.
Pedro.
Let's roll
Welbeck's
João
had his
Pedro.
run, I feel like.
João Pedro had his run.
had a moment where he was
Baleba.
Baleba,
Yeah.
I think,
Baleba
is
was
in
good.
for a shout.
Yeah.
Matoma started the season off very good. With
I
that,
think Minter started the season off very good. And then
Minter's-
he went.
Van Hecker.
I think Van Heck.
I've always liked Van Heck
He
best.
absolutely got cooked.
Yeah,
last
yeah,
week,
yeah, he
which
did.
some people really might think, how the hell is he getting?
Yeah.
But I think he has been consistent.
You know who's obviously no man. Done my list before innit. The one person that for me is like a underrated shot that I put on my list.
I know what you're gonna
Ayari.
say. Oh,
I think Ayari.
I think he's been a good impact player. Yeah.
I think he's been good since he's started for them.
Was he from Sweden?
Yeah, Sweden.
Yeah,
He
I-
came from them kind of leagues. I
had
think
no
so.
clue where he came from before. I was just like,
But-
oh,
Swedish.
this must be the new default
Yeah,
generated
coming from
guy.
like
Every
he
season
came
they
in.
do
He
this.
came
yeah.
in deep line playmaker. I thought Matt Sweefer would have been that guy for them.
And even Matt O'Reilly.
You know where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
But it's been Ayari that stepped in, that's played in that double pivot with Baleba. Obviously, Baleba gets a lot of the plaudits, but I feel like Ayari has been so underrated in that
crazy. He
midfield.
signed for them in 2023.
Reef is a bit. I can't lie. Reef is the most unfortunate signing for me because he was expected to have a massive impact. But I like Baleba. I think #1.
I think so. As
I
well.
think João Pedro is #2, and I'm gonna go with Welbeck #3 for me.
I would say Welbeck 2, Pedro 3.
Yeah, I don't either way. I don't
I think
mind.
Pedro's had more.
He's the Brazilian. He's the sexier name. I understand.
I think João Pedro has had more impact. No, more match-winning performances than Welbeck.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with.
He's been the constant factor for that Brighton side, regardless if Welbeck started. Like, João Pedro will start alongside him. Kind of
And I do feel like Welbeck's goals have dried up recently.
Yeah.
So
This is a tough one. I actually don't really know, to be fair.
I would definitely go Baleba 1 though.
Baleba's
Baleba
#1.
Yeah.
Baleba
I don't
1.
mind.
João
either
Pedro
way.
João
2.
Pedro 2.
Welbeck 3.
Welbeck 3.
How many goals has João Pedro on?
I believe he's got 5 goals, 5 assists.
5
yeah.
goals, 5 assists.
And Welbeck's got 6 goals, 2 assists.
It's kind of crazy that the one
5
person,
goals, 5 assists, and he's got 2 of them against us.
one person that we're not mentioning in
got 2 against us, too.
in our top 3, a certain team trying to sign for 90 million, fam.
Kairi Mitoma.
Yeah, well,
But he ain't been.
I feel like he's been a little bit underwhelming.
The last 2 years,
I
I
know,
don't
no,
think he's been. Yeah.
it's crazy. But yeah, I think that's the top 3.
He definitely had a crazy run though.
Yeah.
We won't forget
Start the
Thomas
season.
Sanity.
I was thinking what you said at night.
Let's move on to Chelsea. Chelsea FC.
Listen, I've got
Top 3 performers at the bridge.
I'm not gonna
Who
like
are we
this
looking
one.
at this season?
You guys are not going to
I can say, wallah, he's not on my list.
You guys are not
I'm
going
going
to
to
I know
say
you're trying to
Moises
say it, he's not.
Caicedo has to be in the top
course.
3.
Yeah.
Of course.
Without a
But
shadow of
you
a
guys,
doubt.
Cole
yeah,
Jermaine Palmer as
Potentially
well.
number 1 I'm
Yes.
even looking at.
Cole Jermaine Palmer.
I was just...
Potentially even number 1 I'm
This is
looking
what
at
I said,
Moises.
yeah. You guys are not going to like it. For me, Cole Palmer's not 1. He's 2.
Behind Newcastle.
So you're saying Caicedo, Palmer. Who else are we throwing out there?
Caicedo's 1.
Jaden?
Nah, I think it's Kukurea.
Kukurea for me.
I think it's Kukurea. Yeah.
I would have.
Wait, no one's trying to shout out Enzo now.
Nah.
See, when it's time to put it down, no one's backing it, bro. You know what I'm trying to say?
I thought about it, but
He had a Pebbles run. He had a little possible
And now he's going begging for his gal back, bro. I hope she goes to that lady that she was gonna cheat in it. She was gonna go with another man. Some Argentina player was trying to get his girl. Now he's back. Yeah, now he's back. That's the reason why. You know the Icardi thing, like you know what I mean?
know.
That's why he's back, bro.
Hey,
I mean, it's crazy.
Inside scoop right there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no pun intended. But Nico Jackson. I'm
never
surprised you
anything
haven't
is.
mentioned him.
Started well recently. The missus.
It's not recently.
I
I got stuff for you. He hasn't scored in the last 11 games.
because he
I know.
normally
He
does
scored in the last
I know.
11.
me of
Over the month, his missus has been it's been hurting Chelsea.
Yeah.
It's been hurt, but I think Caicedo for me is number 1.
Yeah.
Cole Palmer's number
For me, Cole Palmer's number 1. Now, anything that happens through Chelsea, it's through Cole Palmer.
Literally.
It's literally.
Did you see? Go on, bro.
Go on.
The last 36 chances he's created, no one scored. 0 assists, 36 chances created. That's crazy.
But I'm
bro.
looking at it now.
That's ridiculous.
very unfortunate.
Bro, that is crazy, bro.
I'm looking at Chelsea. Yeah, the only really defensive option that they have, and the only person actually helping them defensively is Caicedo.
Yeah.
Take Caicedo off that team.
Yeah,
that team
yeah.
would be that would be
there's a
chilling with
whole-
your team.
But
Take Cole Palmer
out of that.
Take Cole Palmer
Where
out,
would they
bro.
be chilling without Cole
Hey,
Palmer?
Joel Felix is a 10, baby.
Yeah, bro. He didn't even play for the
And yeah,
club no more.
he's Milan. Yeah, he's
He's
Milan.
like-
He's a 10.
Yeah.
That stinks.
Man is saying Kunku
Jadon
next.
Sancho's a 10. No, Jadon-
14 goals, 6 assists. He is both the highest assister and the highest goal scorer. in the
Brother.
team.
Come on, man. That's some LeBron shit.
There'll probably be
But then,
relegation.
but then
scrap.
I do think it is kind of the case you were kind of making for camera where
Yeah.
his work goes kind of underappreciated. And I think Caicedo obviously filling in even at right back when
They
Reshapes has
didn't
been
have a Cole
out.
Palmer, bro.
No, but when Reshapes was
Arsenal,
out injured, Gusto
Bukayo
wasn't
Saka.
really on form. He even filled in at right back and did a job. Enzo had his little purple patch and was able to come through, but now he's back in. Lavia's been in and out of the side. He's been the one
What's this guy looking at me for, bro?
in that midfield. I
Yeah,
feel
look at
like.
it,
So
look
for
at
me,
it.
I'm still having
Backtrack.
You're going
Caicedo
one.
first.
Caicedo.
Yeah.
You
Nah, it's Cole Palmer. Easy,
I'm
bro.
going Cole. You're going
Palmer,
Caicedo. That's
And
two.
then third, I think Cucurella.
Cucurella.
I'm happy to
Yeah.
go with that one as well.
Cucurella.
Let us know in the
How
comments.
can we wait? How can we make a definite number 1 though? Now we can't just push it.
Should I be real? I'm not budging. I'm not budging on Cole Palmer, bro.
Let's spin a bottle.
I don't. And this is the thing.
Spin
You've
the
got.
bottle. Wherever it lands, so us two are Cole Palmer. You two are
Okay.
Finney, yeah?
Listen out.
Yeah.
No way.
The way that
slapped the wires,
What are you talking about, bro?
You cannot touch anything.
Okay.
And also, why is that? Look, you see, you got to put air back in.
Yeah.
days.
Man, I'm trying to
They're
shake the
blaming
thing.
the oxygen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It
Doesn't matter.
It stabbed it.
Last time.
Last one. I'm gonna move the lappy as well. Go on.
Yeah! Cole Palmer.
first.
Cole Palmer. You got two. It's cold. It's cold in here, bro. It's cold in here, bro.
Come on, man. Both you got to
Let
touch
us
it
know
for
who
me,
you
man.
think should be first in the comments. Chelsea fans especially, let us know. But let's move on to the next team. We are going to talk about Crystal Palace.
Pride of South London.
This is an interesting one.
By the way, you think he's not on my list? I'm gonna Eberechi Esse. He's not on my
Nah,
list.
he's not on mine
whatsoever,
either.
bro.
Same.
He stinks.
Ooh, that's
Well, like the
hard.
best way to put it, bro. I said it to you, man.
Stinks is crazy, though.
I said it to you, man. Early August. I said this guy is a Robin. He can never be a Batman. Literally,
Damn.
With Elise gone,
my
I
boy,
thought
man. Chill, my boy.
with Elise gone, I thought it's finally time. I think he's gonna have the Zaha route where he's either staying at Palace or his best case scenario goes Spurs.
Come on.
Oh.
Come on.
Bro, that's literally
that's the graveyard or something.
Literally, bro.
Hey.
That's how he said. That's how he's saying it.
That ain't what I think it is.
That's how he's saying it, bro. That's how he's saying it, bro.
You watch your mouth, yeah.
So you're telling me they beat United. I mean, it's not.
He came off the bench.
I know. He didn't play. He didn't play. But
Chat to me.
For me, Ismaila Sarr's there.
Yeah.
Top 3.
Rindy, start of the season, he was.
You know, I thought he was talking about Brentford. I was like, what?
Scored 2 goals the other day against you lot.
Who's Rinaldi?
Jean Rinaldi,
Mateta.
bro.
Yeah. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Keep up.
He's got a lot of players. He's at Brentford. He's at Palace.
We got him in multiple clubs, bro. Wembley FC, you know what I'm saying?
That's why he's never here then, yeah? That's why Sharky don't call him up.
Trades.
That's why Rinaldi don't get called up.
He's out in the field.
See, I hear it.
I'm going Munoz.
I was thinking about him.
Munoz, a right wing back, I think has solved a lot of problems.
I think he's been underperforming this season. Last season, he gave us a nice little 6 months.
I think even this season he's been
it's
very
crazy
good. Going forward, especially
with Munoz. For some reason, a lot of the attack tends to be from him
through his side.
Do you know where I'm coming from?
Right.
Whether it's his runs in behind, like the second goal.
The past 5-6 years, they've had Klein, Joe Ward.
That's it,
bro. It's been disgusting.
Before that, it was Wan-Bissaka for a little stint.
Do you remember Kelly?
Yes,
yeah,
Liverpool legend.
Brother, I feel like Munoz has solved that solution.
Chris Richards as well, at one point.
I've liked Chris Richards.
You know what? Munoz got 3 assists, 2 goals.
Yeah, bro, he's been chipping in, bro. I'm
Since
telling
he joined, what was it, this January last year?
Yeah.
He's changed that right-hand side so much.
No one person.
Guehi deserves a shout. Who? Guehi.
Yeah.
I feel like Capitan.
Does he?
Maybe he's not been the same level as last year, and I think obviously the Euros he was excellent. I feel
no
like.
one person disappoints with.
Lacroix, he's had good games, but I feel like there has
One
been
person
some bad
disappointed
games
with
as well.
it's my boy Kamada, fam.
He's one of the worst signings of the season. He's one of the worst signings.
Didn't he get sent off at one point as well?
Yeah. He came off the bench.
Came off the bench and got sent off. I was like, hey,
I had high hopes for him.
Well, he came Frankfurt, brother.
I think somebody that's being overlooked is Will Hughes. You guys may think I'm crazy. Bro, I'm telling you now, Will Hughes, he'll drop a classic. He will drop a masterclass on your midfield, bro. I promise you.
Facts.
Bro, I promise you. He will drop a masterclass on your midfield.
No, he did this. He did it recently, bro. He did it against Southampton, I think it was, and Man City. It was against Man City where he dropped 2 assists when they drew 2-2 over there.
I actually, honestly, I just think every time I watch Palace, I'm like, yo, Will Hughes is holding it down in there. Now, I'm not going to act like I watch all of Palace's games, so this might be a rogue one, but I actually, every time I watch them, I think Will Hughes impresses.
He's an honourable mention.
I don't mind that.
I think if Philippe Mateta, 10 goals, you can't ignore it, and especially the form over the past 2 months.
I think he's got 7 in the last 5 or something like that.
I was looking at him like, hey, I've got you on fraud watch because the back end of last season, you showed some life, and then now you're starting this season. But he's looking like he's back to himself. I'm putting him. Munoz.
Ismail is in there.
Ismail Assar.
For me, it's
4 goals, 3 assists. I feel like the past month. So he didn't start off well, and he wasn't really in the squad to start off.
But he took the reins at Palace, bro. He's the guy that made the step that I thought Eze would. So I give him credit regarding that. Besides that, I don't see anything. I know what do you call it with your boy Mateta. He started the season with the last 11 games. He didn't score a goal, but he's got 7 in the last 5. So he's finally. I don't know what his second season with him. The second half of the season, that's when he turns up. But I don't know.
I don't know about Ismail. I'm more on Will Hughes.
I don't mind the shot,
but
I'm with Sarr.
I'm putting Ismail, man.
Fair enough.
Fairs. There we go. I think Jean-Philippe Mateta, Munoz, and Sarr are the 3 we have gone for. Let us know in the comments if you think different. Next up, we're going to go Everton.
For me, undoubted, number 1, Iliman Ndiaye.
Iliman Ndiaye.
For me, he's the guy, the go-to.
I'm putting
Iliman Ndiaye.
I'm putting another for honourable option. Ghana's up there.
Yes, I think Ghana has been some of the passes he plays. He makes that midfield tick. No, the midfielder. Former United
James Ghana. I thought he meant Ghana guy.
No. Idrissa Ghana Gay.
No.
Ghana Gay and Decore have been almost disappointing.
Yeah.
I think
first goal.
I think you have to give
last week.
Like 20 seconds, wasn't it?
Guys, man, yapping, man.
Well, how about you let some people finish their sentence before you start a new one?
We'll talk about football.
It's called podcast
What are they
etiquette.
yapping about?
Some people just start talking.
What are they yapping about, bro?
They're still going. They don't understand.
Chat to him,
It's like
let him
FCM, you know.
What is this? Where are we? I don't care where I am, bro. What are you talking about? I'm joking. Now go on, finish.
No, it's not inside scoops. It's not the eye test. How many podcasts are you on?
God damn.
Slow.
Jordan Pickford, does he not deserve a mention?
Yeah.
Bro, I think Tarkowski, man. You guys are bugging, man.
Tarkowski's been
for
decent, but I feel like
100%.
Pickford behind him has been even more
You
important.
got to remember, look,
Braithwaite, since he's come in.
Everton, Brentford and Tarkowski, I think are right up there. If you think about when Brentford came in, they became way more solid.
Yeah.
They stopped conceding goals. I think both of them as a partnership, I would have in my top 3. The one beauty about Everton this season, they don't score enough goals, but they're one of the best defensive teams in the league.
Yeah.
So I definitely go in the 2 centre halves. I don't know why I'm all the defenders this year, but right now,
So you're going to 2 centre halves
and die. Yeah.
I'm going, of course, number 1. Garner's has to be up there for me. And then one of your 2 centre backs. I don't mind.
I'm going.
I went
Ndiaye first, of course. I think I have to go Pickford second.
same.
Really?
And then,
Pickford.
yeah. And
He's
then-
probably he's got to be one of the most clean sheets in the league. innit?
I think in terms
Because
of
of his Tarkowski
I
and
think
Brentford.
he's also
Because
pulling
of
off some
Ghana.
huge saves, bro. I can't
It's
even
a
lie.
Ghana. What are you talking
I think Ghana's been good, but I'll go
There was one
Tarkowski
game that
third.
Pickford had a madness. I can't remember what game was it. There was one particular game that he was very, very, very good. But
But that's one game. The Bournemouth game, I'm putting down on Pickford, you know. That comeback from where Bournemouth scored 3 goals in 7 minutes? That's
but
that's
he
straight
was
on Pickford
also
and,
huge in the
and your
1-0
boy,
game.
whatever his name is, fam.
But he was also huge in the
Tarkowski
1-0.
is that,
He was also good in their 1-0 win. And then Arsenal when they kept a clean sheet. Facts.
It's a fake Burnley player.
But,
who we going with then?
so, I mean, Ndiaye is locked in first.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, Garner's
Pickford, are we saying he's on the list? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not putting Pickford in there.
You're not putting?
Not mine either.
Damn. And then we're saying Tarkowski, yes.
I have Brentford, but I don't mind Tarkowski.
Tarkowski.
Yeah.
Tarkowski's
got
on
Tarkowski
the
in
list. 3.
So you got James
So
Garner and who else?
So then third, we're going to go Ghana. Ghana, is he on?
Brentford.
Yeah.
Brantwaite? He's not on mine.
I'm
Brantwaite.
Brentford over Garner though.
Same.
Fair. So then it's going to be Ndiaye, Tarkowski, Brantwaite.
You don't get your choice, baby.
Sorry, Ghana, you didn't quite make the list, but honourable mention, he will get it.
You got a nice
for
assist
sure.
this weekend, bro.
You know what I mean?
That's it, Kaladic.
Next up, let's go Fulham.
Fulham.
Okay, that one, it's easy.
It's a good team.
Alex Iwobi,
Yes.
Alexander.
Put him in there.
Anthony Robinson.
Uh-huh. But you know what?
I don't have Anthony Robinson on my list.
Ah.
I don't.
You don't have Anthony Robinson on your top 3?
What's
You
your
know
list?
what it is, Jay? I'm basing this on this season. I'm not basing it on the
what's your
player. If
list
that
then?
makes sense. I think he's
no,
been.
no.
I feel like he's been okay.
There have been a lot of games he's been very, very good.
He has, but
So what's your list?
my list it's Iwobi, Jimenez, and Lukic.
I think Jimenez is definitely in there.
I think Lukic has been
Lukic
so underrated
is-
since Paulinho went. He's filled in so well.
What Jimenez? Raul Jimenez.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's almost been back to life this season.
Literally, bro.
Can't even lie. Was it the assist against Man City was
Yeah.
absolutely
Scored against
ridiculous.
Robinson has 10 assists.
I don't know what he's talking about. He's not been at that level this season, bro. I don't know what he's talking about yet.
I didn't know.
I have no clue, bro. Bro, he has been absolutely cooking this
He
season.
has to.
For
know
me,
what it is, man.
Robinson is a lock. Iwobi
No,
is
I'm
a
not-
lock.
I don't hate it. Well, I
Those
don't
are-
hate it.
That's 1 and 2 for me, lock. There's
100%.
not even
100%.
I
discussion.
think Robertson and Iwobi. I also think Sander Berge.
I think Lukic
Good
is.
signing.
I think
Very
Lukic is
good
better than
signing.
him still.
But that's the thing. I feel like those two are almost like the water carriers. They obviously won't get their flowers.
That's
but
why-
without them, guys like Iwobi don't thrive. If that
I
makes
like
sense.
Harry Wilson this season as well. I know, but he's maybe more on impact. Maybe more on
yeah.
impact. But
For
yeah,
sure.
I like.
But I agree with Jimenez. I think he's third.
Raul Jimenez. How many goals he's got?
He has got, my friend, 9 goals and 2 assists.
Yeah. And one of the assists, I can't lie, might be assist of the season.
Oh, the
one
City.
at City.
The City.
Might have assist of the season, I can't even lie.
No, you're right.
Honorable mention for me. I think he's had a very good season so far. Calvin Bassey, but obviously he's not going to get the flowers he deserves.
You know,
but
one
yeah.
person who had it started very well.
Is it a colour thing? Is it an underbelly, bro?
Someone who started very well, Smith Rowe, but then
Nah, he stunk. He's
went down.
yeah.
Croydon,
I thought
Croydon.
Reece Nelson was going to have a good.
He got injured, man.
What? I've never seen Rose.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
He got injured.
Oh, is it?
But let's go Jimenez third place. I think that's a solid pick there. Iwobi, Robinson, and Jimenez as the top 3.
I tried for you, Lucas.
Next up, Ipswich Town.
Can I be honest?
Yeah. Lock it off. Liam Delap, bye.
Wallahi.
Liam Delap, one.
I don't want to hear Leif Davis. He's like another Alfie Doughty.
Hold on. Whoa, yeah,
Like,
exactly. And Alfie Doughty was
but
top
he's not
three
been
Luton
good.
players.
He's not been
I
good,
forgot
bro.
about Alfie.
Come on, bro. I'll big up Alfie Doughty, man. I like him, man.
I can't like. He's
Need a good English peggers. You know what I mean?
But that's more
classic.
name. That's more name than
Traditional.
game.
Stop
Game
that.
tape.
Leif
That's
Davis
That's
is-
like your
Leif
boy
Davis
Greaves.
is
That's
there.
like your boy Greaves. Everyone talks about Greaves, but it's the Liverpool
No,
game.
Greaves, first couple games he was lit.
I'm not even trying
But
to
then
hear
he's
that.
getting cooked since. I can't even lie. Eliminate him. But Leif Davis, third place. That's my pick there. Number one, I'm going
Liam
Delap.
Delap, that's clear.
Liam Delap,
Omari.
mate.
Omari's number 2.
Omari. He's had some nice
Been a
moments.
bit quiet.
like
I don't feel like any of their midfielders have really
for
popped
me,
up 'cause they
Caduce
have
is the only
Zico
one that
there
I've
as
seen
well.
that's been decent. Caduce is the only one that's been decent.
Yeah.
Other than that, bro, I'm like,
To be fair, you got to remember we're talking about a relegation team here, so there's not going to be
100%.
like big stats.
No,
can I
players,
just vote?
yeah.
I'll put Kieran McKenna in there, man. I think that's the only thing I can think of. Well, bro,
Do you know what?
because I like him as a coach. He's a
You're
good coach.
ridiculous, bro.
I can't even
There's
say
nothing
how the
else going on
goalkeepers.
about
I can't even say how the
No,
goalkeepers
that
been either.
I don't know.
Nah, brother.
I wish there was what's the opposite?
Bottom
like
three.
The bottom three. He would be
But
there.
I don't get it. Though,
He
'cause
has single-handedly cost them points.
Undisputed
certainly.
number
You
one.
do, I never understood Ipswich, because you watched Burnley last season and they stunk.
Yeah.
And you said, you know what, you are a Premier League
Nah, for
quality
real.
keeper.
Nah,
Who's
for
been
real.
another disappointing one? Jack Clark, I think.
Yeah.
Did really well in the Championship. Was expected to make that jump to the Premier League. Hasn't really.
But I
Philly
think-
Jean's obviously gone back there as well now
Calvin
in
Phillips
January.
stunk as well.
Calvin Phillips hasn't.
But I
really.
think let's go with what we said.
Delap,
Delap,
Leif Davis,
Giving
Omari.
Hutchinson.
Omari, Leif
Omari.
Davis. I'm
Yeah.
happy with those.
Me, it's just the lap and whatever you want to pick. I couldn't care less what
Let's move on to Leicester City. I don't feel like there's going to be many options similarly here.
I can't lie.
even
man.
though he's not started as many games as of
Jamie
late.
Vardy, of course.
Yeah.
I'm putting Khanous number 1.
El Khanous has been very good in
He's
some
came
games.
I don't care if his
He's been-
stats.
he's been-
Let me see his stats.
He's been in and out of the team.
Stats are misleading.
I think he's
Yeah.
got
Stats
2
are
goals,
misleading.
1 assist. But
For me, it's
if you watch him, that's a footballer.
For me, this season with Leicester, even though he's come off the bench as of late, Buonanotte for me gets in.
started off the season
yeah.
really well as well.
Mavididi as well. I think
I would say Ayew ahead of Mavdidi.
I can never have an IU in there.
I know.
Wallahi, that is one player. Wallahi, never make my list. He stinks.
Listen, I know. I understand. I understand the
He scored
sentiment.
some clutch goals.
I was gonna say he has been important in some big games, bro.
But the
And I
fact
remember
he's
when
still
he
in the Premier
signed,
League
it
is a
was
bit
laughed
crazy.
at.
You know what? He might be on my list.
Just
Of hate.
You don't low key. He's had a good season, and again, I don't watch.
hate him still.
I don't watch every
He
Leicester
stinks.
game. You know what I mean? I don't watch every.
I don't even mind putting Ruth
But when
Leicester
I
on my
do
list.
watch Leicester,
I dare you.
Don't say wild fights. Wallahi, don't you dare
No,
say
I
wild
was gonna wait.
Don't say wild fights.
I was
Don't say
gonna.
wild-
I was
Stop
praying he
for
said
Allah.
it. I was gonna throw this phone across at his head.
I was distracted with the club. Well, that's good.
Stafford, no, no.
Let me shake your hand. I think I know who we're talking about.
You say it first.
Hermanson, the keeper.
Look at these guys, man.
No,
Man, shake hands and they
man.
can't even get to an agreement.
Well, waste of time, fam.
All right, who is it?
But for me, I'm going Ndidi, fam.
Who?
Ndidi.
He started well in it. He started in a
Every
10 roll.
time,
He started in a 10 roll, got 4 assists and never assisted again.
Get lost. Wallahi,
Every
get
time I
lost.
watch Leicester, it's like 1 or 2 times now. He's done well.
Yeah, what's in a minute? I
No,
can
well,
tell.
you ain't watched this tape.
Yeah, what's in a minute?
Harry Winks has been better than it.
I think.
Don't
think-
even bat an eyelid.
Yeah.
Harry Winks has been better than it.
I agree.
They played Boubacar, was it Somari?
Yeah,
And they still with him, bro.
Samara's been back in the midfield as well.
I'm not taking that, man.
Nah, Leicester,
Vardy.
you're struggling here, innit?
Khanous number 1, fam.
You're struggling here.
No,
I
Vardy's
will
number
go
one.
El Khanous
Stop
in
that.
there. I'll go Vardy in there.
As of
And I
late,
think
man.
Ayew has to go third in my opinion.
Jeez.
This
Ayew's
is
third.
The
this is
fact
the
that
reality.
Jordan Ayew has made
This
the
is
top
the
3
reality
us.
of Leicester's
Yeah, man.
season. I can't lie to you. Because what are you going to tell me? Vestergaard, James Justin,
No.
Sumare, Harry Winks, Hermanson,
Hold on.
Christensen.
Might have to put that goalkeeper, you know.
That's what I said,
Hermanson, I think, has an
Bro,
honourable
bro,
shout.
you know what? Every game he's getting peppered, and he's getting off at least 5 saves per game. You know what I mean?
Was it against Arsenal as
Arsenal,
well?
he put
Yeah, he
9.8.
put in
You know what I mean?
man
He's
of the
getting
match
peppered. He's
performance,
gonna
but
concede 6,
still couldn't get
but he's
something.
still got to save 7.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's trying to think,
Hold on,
bro.
You know what? I respect that.
Do you know what I'm saying,
I respect
bro?
that. I want to
You
put
gotta give
Hermanson in
it-
instead of
Tell me,
Ayew.
Ndid's got 4 assists, you know?
Who? Yeah,
Did
he
he?
started the season 4 assists in the
Yeah,
first like
he got
2
him in 2
games.
games, bro. This guy trying to smudge the numbers. Get out of here, man.
I'm gonna go the goalkeeper, man, just
Yeah.
for sympathy, bro. Come on,
Nah,
man.
fair.
Be honest with me, Leicester's keeper, right?
In fact, I'll put him second. Vardy,
Okay.
Hermanson, and an El Khanous.
Khanous is nowhere near
He
third,
made
bro.
the list.
For me,
Huh?
he
He
did.
made the list.
For me, I think Buonanotte's ahead of him, but fair enough.
Bro, head of
But
Leicester.
Leicester's definitely, but I think he's faded out, in my opinion.
But then his boy just faded in, but it's not much.
Wait.
Like for like.
You might slap Kunduz outside the top 2.
Yo, relax.
If you know,
I can't stay on Leicester, man. This team, man.
You know what I mean?
We got two
Guys don't understand, man. Yo, we're moving on
This
next.
is definitely Arab.
Face.
Oh my God.
Is it Arab?
Oh, face. Wallahi, I'll give face. I'll give it to
a
you.
big belly Arab thing.
Is it
Guys.
Hey, let's move on anyway. Let's move on to Liverpool. Liverpool, who do we think have been some of the top 3 players there? I think,
I can't lie, I would love to put Gravenberch number 1. It would be my dream.
bro, there's almost too many picks here, dare I say.
Robertson.
I've got my top 3.
It's easy. This Liverpool's easy.
Mohammed.
It's Salah's first, Van Dijk second, and Gravenberch is
Is
third.
Konate not there?
No. He's been out for a minute.
He's been
No.
injured,
He
innit?
was out for a couple of weeks and he's been
Plus the scams.
It's very easy. It's very easy, mate. That's the easy one.
Yo.
What do you think?
Your only good take so far.
Well, let's watch it.
So what did you say?
You're going to put Gravenberch second, innit?
You said Salah,
Salah,
Van Dijk,
Gravenberch.
That's my top 3. That's my
Nah,
top 3.
for me, Gravenberch is 2.
Messi.
I'm going Gravenberch too.
Yeah, I'm going
Alright.
Gravenberch.
And I think Van Dijk's been
It's a
excellent, but I
gimmick,
think
it's a gimmick,
It's a
Konate.
gimmick.
It's a gimmick.
He's got to stay true to it.
Why can't guys just listen?
Let him learn.
They don't listen.
You know that gimmick? Oh, I started from early on. I have to continue with it.
Don't worry, I run with that too. Don't worry.
That's the problem. They listen to respond. They don't listen to understand.
What's that thing?
We listen and we don't judge. Go on, say you're Gravenberch, bro.
For me, I think, listen, new role.
Hey, TikTok editors, get ready, fam. Get ready.
Soliloquy. Here we go. Put the music behind it. Go on. Put the subtitles.
Van Dijk second.
Let it come in from black and white first. Go on, do your thing.
Get ready, man. Get ready, fam.
No, you lot make me sick. We're moving on. I don't care. We're moving on. I'm sorry, Liverpool fans. I wanted to make this a nice discussion and everything, but hey, United fans doing what they do best. But Virgil van Dijk, listen, for me, I just think Konate in that early part of the season was maybe the better centre-back. Of course, since he's got injured, he's come back in a little bit rusty. I feel like Van Dijk hasn't missed a beat. I think Gravenberch, bro, he's been a minimum 8 out of 10 every single week. And the fact that it's in a new role as well, that's the only reason why I would put him ahead.
No, it's fair. He's been just as important.
So you're saying
I'm
Van
going
Dijk second,
still, yeah.
Van Dijk second,
I'm Grav.
Grav. Yes, so we're split. Let us know in the comments who you think. Liverpool fans, I want to
Liverpool
hear.
fans will be there.
Listen,
Thank you.
There we
It's me
go.
again.
There we go. It's lined in the stars. We'll go Gravenberch second. Van Dijk third. Come on. We just decided that right here, right now. Next up, after Liverpool, we are going to go Manchester City. Stinks.
That's diarrhea.
Brother.
Ooh,
Let's try and throw some names out there, shall we? Shall I? Guardiola.
Yeah.
No.
Speaking first half of the season.
Bro, he was getting cooked, but he was
Right.
scoring.
But then going forward, he's been their best attacking outlet almost at times.
I'm not putting Guardiola.
I can't
Erling Haaland.
Haaland has to.
Yeah,
numbers.
Haaland's one for me. Haaland's one.
Kovacic is in there.
Yeah, man.
Could argue. You could argue.
But I'm not putting Guardiola in
Could
there.
argue.
I'm not putting no
That's
one
it,
else.
Wallahi. That's it.
I'm not putting no one else.
I can't lie.
Don't even
I
say
know-
Savinho.
I
Don't say Doku.
I know stats don't favour him, but Savinho, man.
Top
The
three
last
performance.
month,
You know what? I
he's made a
think
little bit of a return, but not.
He
But
doesn't
better
play
return than the
enough.
last
He
one.
doesn't play enough, but probably have to give it to Diaz, man.
Ruben.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Diaz, but
No.
I can't lie.
When
There
he's
was
there,
a
he makes a
moment he came
difference.
back. This guy was throwing his body.
Which like once a month, fam.
He's not been playing enough.
I don't
but
even mind. As bad as I don't even mind putting Rodri in there still.
guys,
That's how much they stink. That's how much they stink.
Outside shout, Mateus Nunes. Played a few
Outside of
different roles.
Outside of
Bro, he's played on the outside in every position. Do you know what I mean? He's given a minimum 7 out of 10. You know what I mean?
Slap that bird right back in the back, fam.
I feel like he's done a job this season, like
right back.
especially in a team that's
Yeah.
been underperforming. Right wing, right back, centre mid. He's done a couple.
Bro,
roles.
if you slap, I might as well slap McAtee in there as well, fam.
you might as well, bro, mate. You might as well put McAtee in
So
there.
we're gonna
for
say
real.
Haaland is a lock.
Yeah.
Kovacic for me is top 3.
Really?
I'll put Kovacic on my list.
I think Kovacic is one of the reasons you're looking at them and like, yeah, they're vulnerable.
That's what I mean.
He's there because Kovacic is there, bro.
They look at Ben.
When I look at it, Gundogan's getting monstered in
Hold
midfield.
on. They look at
He's
Ben.
one of the victims.
But then when you're partnering him with
Kovacic, hold on.
Bernardo Silva,
He's
you're dead.
Hold on. Kovacic, I hear it. Haaland has been stepping up with the goals, but whenever you needed a goal, early part of the
Club
season,
Brugge.
Club Brugge, Kovacic is the one that's doing the Rodri what he did last season in terms of coming clutch with the goals. I can't lie, Kovacic is top 3.
They trying to gas that thing up, man.
Doing what Rodri's doing made me uncomfortable there.
Hey, Kovacic is top 3.
Chill. He's doing something.
At one part of this season,
At
one part of this season, I looked at Kovacic, I'm like, oh, Madrid sold him, you know.
Oh my.
Can we? That's sick. Can we do future picks? I'll put Mamush in there right now. What's gonna come on?
Well, that was back his brother.
Who we go with?
Cover top 3.
I would go cover third, Gvardiol second.
I don't mind. Gvardiol second. That defensive liability. No.
But is it Foden or is he the second top goal scorer?
Yes. Haaland, Kovacic, Gvardiol. How's that?
And even Haaland went on droughts as well.
Yeah.
That's my list.
But it speaks to their season, do you know what I mean? No one's really been standout this
stink.
year, and it is what it is, but he's
I
still
can't wait
got
for the next
19
one.
goals, you can't ignore it.
What's next on?
Next up, after Manchester City, of course, we have Manchester United.
Take me home.
We've seen it all.
We've won the lot.
Bring your ass back here, boy.
I can't give you my top 3. United's the only
Should
one.
we do the opposite for them?
No.
Should we do just for United?
Well, I don't
only?
think
Can I
we
give you
do. Without
can I give you my top
worst 3?
Can I give you my top 3 first? Please.
Go on.
My top 3.
Go on.
Garnacho number 1.
Wow.
Luke Shaw number 2.
Pogba number 3.
Hoyland's up there. Xerxes, I can't. No. You know what? Well, I looked at United for a second. I sat down.
Where'd you sit though?
I sat down on my sofa.
Okay. Paint the scene.
Actually, paint the scene. I sat down, like Hasib's on the call sheet, like top 3 players. And then I looked at United. then I remembered who's with me on the table. I'm like, Stas is in there, perfect. Fuad, yes, come on. Then I was like, coach is calm. What a while, brother. Then I remembered. You United fan.
Allegedly.
You can't pin me down.
So they say.
You can't pin me down to anywhere.
I thought to myself, I'm going to give his top 3. Because I went inside his head.
Let's see if you're right.
It's a crazy place.
That's kind of crazy, bro. Let's see.
Crazy place.
Bro, when you come in here,
I said he went to the top of his head.
Big pause. Like, come on. Now, I went to his head, there was nothing there. But I went to his head.
it's crazy in
I've
here.
got a top 3.
All right,
Mazraoui's in the top 3.
No, he's not.
go on.
Can you just say yes or no?
No, just go, bro.
No, give me yes
let
or
me
no.
see what you know. If you're in my head, you know I don't
Okay.
give things away quickly, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Mazraoui's in there. You like Cobby, but I don't think you're going to be this biased to put Cobby in there. Yeah?
Okay.
I know you like Mason Mount, but come on, Mason Mount in there as well. So your top 3 is complete, but I've got for me, Ahmad is number 1 for me. Mazraoui for me is number 2. And I think the third one, you're trying to put your pride aside. You're like, I hate Onana, but at the same time, I understand.
No, you can't trust high top guys.
Then at the same time,
Bart Simpson.
low key. Like, low key, no.
You're not in his head, by the way.
Low key,
Don't
I
joke with that
think,
one.
low key, I think you might just do it because you like the views, the proper United fan. Yeah. Why in that?
You know what? You may have cooked there, you know. You may have cooked there. I've watched the guy for a long time.
He didn't cook.
He's rated all 3 guys at one point this season.
He didn't cook.
How you going to reverse this guy?
Ahmad is number 1.
Okay.
Of course, Ahmad's number 1.
We're going to let you cheer this one.
Ahmad's number 1. Bruno Fernandes is number 2. Come on, let's have it right. This guy was trying to go rogue. Come on. Sometimes do the standard thing. Sometimes it's right in front of you.
Be normal.
Yeah, you guys trying to tap into my mind. It's a crazy place in here. It's a crazy place. You can't tap into me, bro. Anyway, Bruno Fernandes is number 2. And then it's hard because he's been so bad at wing back, Mazraoui, but he's been good at centre back. But then there's Ugarte, he's been okay. He's been okay.
So
He's still kind of meaty. He's meaty, but he's been okay. So it's like,
median okay. It's crazy.
I mean, the Maguire shout isn't a bad one either.
nah, bro, Maguire lately, bro, don't let it go of your head, bro. I'm telling you, he's reverted back to type, bro. Bro, he's going over.
gotta trust back.
Yeah, and he does what he does. He's a Luke Shaw syndrome, bro. Them two, they know how to get away with things.
I'm out. They pull me back
Yeah,
in.
bro. You know what? I think the lit has been okay.
Yeah.
No, really and truly, I do think he's been okay.
Delete.
It's between. Listen, you don't decide third. I think between third, it's Mazraoui, De Ligt, or Ugarte.
For me, I would go Mazraoui. I think at one point we were talking about signing of the season, and that was like 4 months into the season. Yeah. I think over the last month or so,
last 2 months,
he's
the wing back.
He's been
wing back.
But the thing is I think also at the same time, bro, sometimes when the team's just not performing, your ability goes out the window. And he's just been almost caught by the United syndrome. I feel like.
Literally, in the last few weeks was good, but
and then now the injuries come with where he's out for the rest of the season.
You made a very good point. You can't go from the best signing of the season and not put him in your top 3. So I think
he was though. That's the word.
He was. And I think
but
this was
I think he's got like almost like 3-4 months of good, really good form compared to like one. Okay, he's kind of tailed off a little bit. So I'm giving him more credit in the back for that. Putting him third. But I think Ahmad is a lot. I think Bruno as well. You can't overlook that.
Because there's certain United fans.
The thing is, I'm not like a big fan of Bruno, but listen,
you can acknowledge what he does.
Yeah, he's trying. Like,
I respect that.
Everything's a mess right now. Trust me, and he's actually trying a little bit, you know what I'm trying to say? He's changed his game a little bit too, so I give him his respect, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Thank you, man.
I thought you were those you know what I mean?
I'm a very rational guy, you know what I'm trying to say? You know Fuad, man.
I'm proud of you, man.
I'm very rational. Where's the Man United something? Oh, Mount.
Come on, big bro.
You're nasty. You knew as well.
I didn't know.
But now let's move on anyway. Newcastle United.
That one just sport for choice, isn't it?
It could be straightforward or it could not be.
I think number 1 undisputed.
I think the number 1 is undisputed.
Number 2 is undisputed as well. Gordon.
I'll put myself there first.
Disagree.
I think number 2 is a.
No, he's coming here.
No, I think there's cases for the number 2.
Oh, who's your number 2 then?
I would go Jacob Murphy. Ooh. I genuinely think 8 assists, 4 goals. But you see, casuals. They don't
watch. La Liga fans.
When you
play against
Newcastle, when you, I'm sure you're an Arsenal fan. You've had some rough games against Newcastle.
Yeah, but
you've experienced Jacob Murphy.
No, for me, it's the Shaq and Kobe, man. It's Isaac and
do
Gordon.
not sleep on him. I think Gordon is brilliant, but I would put Gordon third. I think Jacob
really, you man are forgetting about the shield in midfield.
Bruno G, Joe Linton,
that prison in midfield.
No, I can't overlook them as well.
Battering rams in midfield.
I would love to put them, all 3 of them, in third.
Bruh,
what about the fullback?
What?
No. They've been in and out. They've been in and out. They've had good moments, but they've also had some cooked moments.
I definitely think at least one of that midfield, bro.
For me, it's
that midfield is obviously Isak's doing his thing, but that midfield is a key reason why they win these games, bro. They beat you up, and they can all play as well. I think
6 assists, 2 goals for Bruno,
bro. I'm not a big fan of Bruno. I think I would appreciate him. Not my kind of midfielder, but this season that guy,
Joe Linton.
No. Joe Linton.
You mean Bruno?
Bruno G. I think he's been unreal.
He's been brilliant.
Prototype favorite.
It's annoying because I wanted to put Tonali on my list since he's been back. He's
been incredible.
The AC Milan Tonali, more or less.
He's been proper.
But for me, as me and Faisal will say, Isaac and Gordon, those two.
I love Bruno. I'll be honest with you, but I can't overlook the front 3.
I like the fact that you came in here, Jacob Murphy. I like it. You know?
Same.
That's an honorable mention. I appreciate.
I'm making sure he gets his flowers.
No, you're out here.
I'm burning that.
I'll post his flowers too. However, as he said, fam, 1 and 2, it's Kobe and Shaq.
Well, literally, those two.
He ain't leaving, bro. You can ask every Newcastle fan out there; they will tell you it's Isaac 1, Gordon 2,
Jacob 2.
Nah, fam, they said no, Jacob.
Because I'm sure was it Man City at home, or I think it was Man City at home or was it Liverpool where Gordon led the line? I think Isaac was out.
Man City
in it, and bro, you can't.
I
still got
Stop being different.
Yeah,
Stop being different.
So for me,
that one, wallahi, that's the definition of I'm trying to be different. And now you've got this guy telling me Gordon's not top 3.
Midfield 3, bro. The midfield 3.
Okay, it's Gordon in the top 3. Crazy. It's Gordon top 3.
Gordon.
So who's your top 3?
My top 3 is Isak. My top 3 is Isak, Bruno, and potentially Joe Linton.
I can't lie. Wallahi, save for the items.
Bro, leave it out. Potentially Joe Linton. Because, bro, you might look at the goals. I get it. The goals, but you don't go in and hold it.
You're saying I'm being different. Hold on. Man, I'm bringing on Joe Linton. Man, I'm bringing on thugs. Man, I'm bringing on middleweight MMA fighters.
Even if it's not them, but you don't go. Why you not going on? Why you not going on as if Anthony Gordon's having some like vintage campaign or something, right? He's having a calm campaign.
He's having a very good campaign.
It's calm.
Well, you're right. It stinks. It's
calm.
Well, I stink. stinks. Well, like stinks.
It stinks.
It stinks.
Say no
Well,
more.
like,
Joe
well, like
Linton.
stinks.
Say no more. Hey, the Colt.
The Cole.
The Colt. You guys know what to do. You guys know what to do.
I'm happy to compromise and say Isaac first,
Yeah.
Gordon second,
Yeah.
Bruno third.
Yeah, that's it.
And I wouldn't even mind if Bruno went second, Gordon third,
Yeah,
or whatever way.
Isaac's just the number one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's take Jacob Murphy out of that. We're gonna
Well
put
done.
Bruno in
It's
there.
not-
Well
it's not
done.
take out
Compromise.
Jack
But Joe
Battle.
Linton, you're wicked.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, I agree, as a unit, it's been brilliant.
That
For
unit-
certain games, Arsenal against us, what he did,
Bro.
hey, I can't forget. He traumatized me. And Arsenal fans cooking me like, hey, didn't you like this? I thought you liked this. I was like, fairs, man. I get it now.
Let it go.
This is a bit too much now. I'm not liking it. Too aggressive.
I was like,
It is going part of your brand. He's like, he is, but
what's the real man? I was like, fairs, you got me.
Alright, this next team though.
This next one, Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest
That
is
was
an
a tough one,
interesting
you know?
one. Yeah,
I
can't lie.
struggled with.
Yeah. Am I right to say the number one pick is a lock in terms of being Chris Wood?
I don't want it to be, but it is.
I think
But
it's
see,
without
you
a
see,
shadow of a
and then
doubt.
they'll say I
You
stink.
see, no.
See, and then you see, I'll
No,
come on,
no,
man.
no.
Premier League goals.
I'll come on here and they'll say I
He
stink.
is. He is.
And he's trying to argue not Chris Wood.
No, I'm not arguing.
You know what I'm saying?
He is number one.
Is it-
I hate it, but he is number one.
You know what I'm saying?
He's number one,
Is
but I
it
hate
is
it.
it a Christian thing? Is it a Christian thing?
Whoa. We ain't letting that run on this pod.
Is it a Christian thing? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, see what I'm saying? You see this? You see this? I come up on here, my man saying, right, listen.
Trying to be a martyr right here. Is that what you're trying to do, yeah?
Hey,
Brother.
I'm just saying.
Chris Wood is number one. He's number one.
Yeah.
Chris Wood.
Okay,
But
okay,
after that is you can switch it up.
For me, you know what? How about this? How about
I don't want it to be number
How
one.
about I
though.
go?
I can't lie.
How about I go extreme as well? Number 2 is a lock as well.
You're about to say number 2 is a lock when it's not a lock.
It's a lock.
It's not a lock.
Matt Sells.
No.
Stop sticking your hand out, man.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting this flipping hangman is next to me, bro. Brother,
Matt Sells.
I think he's been the best keeper in the league.
Listen, he's been very good in my
I think he's been
opinion.
the best keeper
I
in
think
the
there's
league.
no way you can ignore Elanga.
Mourinho for me.
I
is
think
a
there's
lock.
no way Elanga you can ignore. I think Murillo's a great shot. I think
It's a lock.
Milinkovic is a great shot. I think Morgan gives
Oh,
white.
Milinkovic.
You can't forget.
Can I tell you my list? Can I tell you my list?
Of course you
from there?
Mr. Anderson at certain points of this
Can I
season.
tell you my list?
Ola Aina.
For me, it's Chris Wood, Matt Sells, Ola Aina. That's my top 3.
For me, it's Chris Wood, Ola Anya, and then it is Gibbs White.
Mourinho for me is number 2. And third, it's either a Gibbs White or a Ola Aina. But for
Which
me,
one?
Oh,
Gibbs
Murillo
White
is a
or
good
Ola
shout.
Aina?
you pick.
Oh,
I'm
Elanga.
going, bro. I've gone Wood, Elanga, Murillo. And Aina just misses out.
I don't, you know what it is for me?
Just
I think
misses out,
for
bro.
me, Aina's been the best right back in the league.
No.
Who's been the best right back in the league? Well, like, it's not. Come on, brother. He's not been the best right back in the league. Trent has not been the best right back in the league.
I think he's definitely in the conversation.
I think
Aina.
Aina's been shut down on the right hand side and has contributed to goals and assists this season, bro.
Start.
1 assist, 2 goals.
I'm happy with that.
Not crazy.
And what's Trent got? Trent's got like one goal, 3 assists.
I agree.
Oh,
It's
Trent's
not a
got
lot
one goal, 3
as
assists.
well. As well.
But at least I know Aina's shut down on the right. And his Snapchat's better.
Him and Milinkovic have the same numbers.
Who's this?
Milinkovic, the centre back.
Who? Milinkovic?
Milinkovic is a good
Milinkovic
shout.
as well, I think, is definitely.
shout.
But I
Good.
think Murillo has definitely been better, in my opinion.
Yes.
I think Murillo, there have been certain 1v1 moments where I'm
But it's
like,
because he's more like Lucio in that,
No, but
innit?
you just like you
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
you like Maria because he'll get into the half. He'll just touch that half.
Yeah.
He's put off a 40-yard
and the
shot,
thing
bro,
is,
for no reason.
And that's the thing, he actually plays with
And this
the
guy
ball as
does
well.
that.
I think he's better on the ball than Milinkovic as well.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
So I think Murillo, for his defensive almost contributions, you could say Milinkovic and Aina, honourable mentions, but I think Murillo
So
third.
for you guys,
Elanga second for the assist numbers and the contributions going forward. I think Callum Hudson-Odoi, we're not even mentioning, by the way.
I pick up Cho.
I think Cho is an
yeah,
honourable mention.
But now,
Elanga's lapped him.
I think Elanga, the hat-trick of assists as well.
Mourinho, I think for me, it's top
So
3.
what? You man don't.
Cho's been brilliant.
Matt Sells,
I can't like Sells is a good shout though.
Sells is a very good
For me,
shout.
I don't
bro.
think there's been a keeper better than him.
This
We're
is
talking
almost-
about the over-performance of the season.
That's what I was
so
going
it's
to say.
hard.
This is almost like the
But the
opposite of
defense
Man
has been
City.
that good. I think the defense has been that good, and I feel like he's obviously you've got Aina, you've got Milinkovic, you've got Murillo, even Nico Williams, 27.
Elliot Anderson, I mean,
No, he's been good from midfield.
Elliot Anderson's been brilliant.
Yeah.
5 assists this season so far.
I can't lie.
decent.
I think I've got my top 3. My top 3 is Wood number 1, Moreno number 2, Aina number 3. That's it. I'm sorry, man.
For me, I've got the bet. Like I said, Chris Wood, the best goalkeeper in the league and the best right back in the league. Sells and Aina. You can chop and change. I don't mind having Aina 2, Sells 3, but
Who you got?
I've got Elanga second and then Murillo third.
Oh, Aina's not in your top 3?
No, he's fourth.
What do you know?
I got Wood, Anya, and I got
you said more Gibbs about earlier. I remember.
Gibbs. Either way, he's the ones ain't gonna make it anyway.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Who's the common name that's all up?
Aina's been a common name, and Wood's been
Murillo.
Wood number 1
Yeah. Murillo.
You got
and he's
Murillo's-
got 2 shouts.
Moreno's got 2 shots.
in second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've gone Anya second both.
Yeah.
So that
No,
means
we haven't
So
actually.
you've got Aina as well.
I
No?
don't have Aina.
No,
But
we
you
haven't
two
got
have
second
Aina.
both. You
So
got
basically,
Sells both
I've
second.
got
No, but I said I can chop. I don't mind interchange. I can have Aina
so,
second. I
so
don't
it's
mind.
Wood, Anya.
and
And
Moreno.
Murillo. It's looking like fairs. That's actually a good 3 as
enough.
well. I'm not mad at that.
Should we give
Next
you the floor?
up. Oh,
Should we give you the floor?
I mean, Southampton.
Wait, hold on, Southampton.
That's.
Oh, yeah. After,
I thought it was your club. Yeah, that shit
well,
stinks.
No.
I thought it was your club.
Calma.
Southampton?
Southampton.
There's only one. I can't like. There's only one guy I really like.
Tyler Diblin.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
Diblin's
literally.
there.
Yeah.
St James Park.
Ramsdale.
The stadium.
Yeah, stadium's there.
That's Newcastle. no?
Onuachu.
St. Mary's.
Oh, wait.
St. Mary's.
Yo. What happened?
This guy goes St. James's Park. I went
St. Mary's, St. Mary's.
St. Mary's, you dummy. You're so dumb.
I'm so upset that you didn't go on.
Leslie Uguchukwu.
Yeah.
I
been
I
decent.
put his name down earlier. This is my witness. I put his name down earlier.
And you said I don't know how to say it.
No. I'm not that man.
No.
Shaib goes, why are you putting him on the list? You shouldn't put him on the list. He doesn't make that many appearances. I went,
Leslie.
Yeah. So I just left it blank.
No.
How many appearances he made this season? 14.
Let's have a look.
No,
I mean, he started 7 out of 14, the last 14
Come on,
games.
man, big up
I don't
Leslie.
see
I
why
like
not.
Leslie.
He's been playing a lot of minutes in the last 2
Because they play
months or
with
so as
Phil
well.
Down. They play Phil Downs and Ariba
Yeah.
midfield, isn't it?
I feel like he's actually brought a bit of balance to that, where it's kind of he's
I'll
an
go-
anchor in that team.
I'll go Kyle Walker-Peters as well.
Yeah.
To round it up.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Diblin, Leslie, and Carl Walker-Peters.
Yes, sir.
I'm happy to
Let's
roll
move
with
on,
that.
man. Let's just move on.
Next up, Tottenham Hotspurs.
Tottenham.
And boy, oh boy. I think the number 1 pick without a shadow of a doubt.
Timo
So-
Werner.
The energy difference between the Man United and Spurs, as if Spurs are doing a madness and we're doing poor.
Hey.
You're comparing Big United
Look at this.
with Spurs.
You see what happens though? You see what happens?
How many Premier League trophies have
Hold
you
on.
got?
1 second is this
Ask me,
Man
ask
United.
me.
Now it's a praise how big we are. What is it? You know what I'm saying? Everyone wants to shift
The
the
mighty has
goalposts.
fallen. The mighty has
Honestly,
fallen, man.
I know.
Listen.
Okay, how about this?
So Spurs haven't fallen. Are we saying about having right? That's what we're
Listen,
saying, yeah?
Spurs look better than they are.
What?
They stink.
Okay.
That's
fair
it.
enough.
That's shit, bro.
But where are they where are you guys in the league?
Well, like 13th, 14th,
No,
I think
we're
it is.
13th. You're 14th.
Somewhere around there. I mean, same time.
Well,
you know
acting
what I
like
mean?
Spurs are not having one of the biggest
Middle wing or
underachievement
something.
seasons too.
I mean, hey, can you pick 3 players?
Let
Who
me
are the,
think.
who are
It's
the
kind of
most
tough.
best performing players? 'Cause
For
I
me,
think
Kulu's
number
number
one,
one. Kulu's number one.
Dejan Kulusevski.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dejan's in there.
Dejan
Number
Kulusevski
one,
is for
100%.
sure up there.
No, I can't. I've got him in my top 3. Pedro Porro's there.
I don't have him there.
Pedro Porro, 5 assists, 2 goals this season. I think
no, he's always-
I think
he's
they've been
always
very There's been a lot of games where he's been very good, and then there's been a lot of games where he's been very bad.
Do you know
So
what
it's
it is
kind of
with
like you have to take the good with the bad. But
But
both
trust
him
me,
and
you might have got
Destiny-
more bad than good. So you have to take whatever you get.
I mean, maybe people might not be a fan of this, but Son Heung-min, 7 assists, 6 goals, playing on the left wing. Listen, why are we laughing? Why are we laughing?
Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
did.
You see what he's doing?
Can we not respect greatness
It's
anymore?
Son Heung-min.
Can we not
That's not
appreciate
great, that's
greatness?
not good, that's not good.
Hold on,
Come on,
that's
let's
Premier
go,
League
man.
greatness. Come on, man.
young Son
Respect
Min
it. Bro,
in
there have
your
been
top
certain
3.
games he has actually turned up. He might not be great.
What games?
He might not be great. I
What
remember against
games?
Everton 4-1 earlier in the
Facts.
season. He
Chat
was
to them, man.
crucial. West Ham, when we whipped them at the West Ham Stadium.
West
Come
Ham,
on, bro.
every man has been.
Brother,
Every
you
man
asked me
has
to
been
name
West
certain games.
Ham.
I named certain games. Now
Every
he's
man
like,
has been.
Big belly uncle.
Come on,
Shut up, lad.
Every man has been.
For me,
I'm gonna be real.
I think Archie Gray.
Is
an honourable mention, I would say, because he has been part of a defence that has been leaking a lot of goals.
He's been the main man at the defence as well, which is crazy.
But we've been papering over the cracks. I'll be real.
What about Brendan Johnson? Hold on,
there is no way. There is no way you're gonna put Brendan Johnson and disrespect Son Heung-min. Because they've been doing the same thing, but Son has more numbers.
Does he?
He does.
Are you sure?
Son's got 7 assists, 6 goals, bro. Brendan Johnson has like 5 goals.
Are you sure he's got like 9 goals?
How many assists though?
My top 3.
Probably a bit.
My top 3 is not your. It's not your top 3.
Go on, name me your top 3.
I don't have Declan in my top 3 as well.
You don't have
See, and niggas want to talk about being
my
different.
top 3.
You don't have him in your top 3.
My top 3.
Can you slap
Hear
him?
me out.
Slap him for me,
Hear me
please.
out.
Slap him.
Hear me out.
Slap him.
Can you imagine
slap
hear me
him?
out?
Spray him. You smell. You smell like shit.
My top 3.
Stop talking. Your breath stinks.
My top 3. My top 3 is Fior Kadai number 1, Expressions number 2, Tops number 3.
Yeah. You turned it around. Yeah, I agree. What a trio, bro.
Come on, baby. Come on, man. Let me land.
The creators. That's I agree. That's class.
Your team's shit, but your creators are good.
Yeah.
On the other hand, United's shit and the creators are shit.
What's the Roman G creator saying? Huh? Yeah. Lies shit. Who else? Lies, Busquets shit. Liban shit. I agree.
Hey man, listen. Let's try and get actually some serious names.
Declan 1.
Dejan 1.
Pedro Porro 2.
Pedro Porro 2.
And the third one,
on your list.
I'm actually saying Son Heung-min, I think, has to be on there. Can we
Go
stop
on, man.
laughing?
Come.
Nah, we're gonna have to stop putting some respect on my.
I can't like have this meaty guy.
Listen, a late one might be crazy. Kinski. Hey, I need some respect on my players, bro. What's going on?
Kinky thoughts, bro. Said kinky.
Yeah, man.
Can we just make another? Can we just put Dragic in there if you want?
Nah, I can't
We
like
can
Van
put
der
Timo
Ven start
Werner
of the
there.
season. Remember when he scored that goal against you lot? Or the assist, sorry, where he ran through the whole team. Started off brilliantly.
Madder's not in there, yeah?
Madders, I think I think numbers wise he's been good, but he's been too in and out of the side. I think last couple of weeks he's been out
playing
injured.
darts in the minute phase,
Bro, he hasn't really been involved this season, but when he has been, I feel like he's been good. But
Dom Solanke?
Bentoncourt, I think, is being slept on.
Dom Solanke.
Solanke, I think, is.
Solanke makes number 3, surely. Top 3.
Do you know what it is? I don't know why Richarlison in my head for some reason in the number 9.
So I think top 3 is
Kulusevski,
Pedro Porro and Solanke.
I don't think.
No. Solanke's 2.
Solanke makes my list, bro.
2. I would even say Solanke 2, and I would say Son 3 before Porro. I'm not even joking.
So bad.
And that's the thing. Like, I'm not even like the craziest Son fan. I've been saying get him off the wing, but I think if you're looking at this squad, bro, he has actually turned up in some games and actually contributed to some of the important results that we've had. Can't ignore it. And Porro, bro, there's blood on his hands that you're just overlooking because he's your little Madrid darling, and you're hoping that if Trent falls through, I at least put some stocks down on Porro. So I know your PR game, you little shit.
Wait, what? Trent falls through?
Shut up! I know you. I'm watching you. Don't worry, that might fall through as well. Don't worry. We're gonna spin the block on your videos. Yeah. Don't worry. But let's move on anyway. Tottenham Hotspurs.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry.
Stay quiet.
I know I'm laughing.
But we've gone Tottenham Hotspurs, we've gone Dejan, Solanke, and then Son Heung-min, number 3, and then West Ham United is next. Yes. I've made the executive decision on this. It's my club. Yeah.
No, Liverpool Expressions, fam.
Huh?
He don't know you, bro.
Look at
Of course, bro. He don't know you, bro. Come on, man. Oh, he don't know you, bro. You think you're trying to sell him a house or something, bro? Get off my phone, man.
Hey, what about Uber driver calling me?
Well, it's better. Well, I bet selling a house and renting a yacht, fam.
Stay angel horse. Hey, don't kill me.
You haven't paid your rent. Get out.
We're coming up to the last couple teams. Listen, West Ham United. Who are we thinking are the top 3 performers?
West Ham.
It's been an up and down season for them, really and truly.
I only have one person on my list. Other than that, I don't know.
One person.
One line, bro.
On West Ham.
West Ham. I only have Wan-Bissaka, man. I feel like he's been the only bright spot.
Wan-Bissaka has been incredible
For their club.
For £15 million. I think he's... Bro, every West Ham fan I'm talking to, they're like, yo, we should go back to Man United and pay them triple.
Please, do so. we need that, bro.
Nah, literally, bro.
I think he's been really good. I think Bowen, you can't ignore as well.
Yeah, I don't mind having him on the list. Kudus, obviously, he's not done.
Kudus and Paqueta have almost been the disappointments, I would say, this season.
I think Emerson's in there.
Emerson was really good last year. I think maybe it's not the same level as last year.
I can't lie. I know you guys are about to say, Hazel, stop. I actually think.
Andy Irvine.
No, I think we have to. It's inevitable, isn't it?
He's got no minutes at all, but whenever he plays...
Shut up. Cut his mic.
He's got no minutes at all, but
Stop. Your sentence needed a full stop there.
He barely plays, but like, when he does play, like, you can see his impact. Yeah, Somerville, man.
I like Somerville, but no, he hasn't done enough. I was going to say Souček. No, good. I'm glad you muted his mic, but I think Souček. You can't ignore it.
Well, I agree with you.
I think it's almost inevitable.
I think he's
Well, 2025. We're having Souček,
and he's still popping up.
We're having Souček.
We're not having him up,
brother.
We're just adjusting the facts.
Brother, we have.
Boys, there is Lopetegui, Potter. We still having Souček, man. Come on, Ack.
What can you do? What can we do?
This is it. You want to put a guy who's barely played in the starting lineup in there ahead of him.
They try and bring Metro football. They try and bring ballers there, bro. We didn't put no ballers in there,
I think he's like their second highest top scorer this season as well. That's the worst thing, Souček.
Actually.
Bowen's got 6, he's got 5.
Like, you know what? Let's flip it now. Let's do the
most disappointing.
Well, Paqueta, number 1.
Yeah.
What's that summer signing?
I think since Potter's come in though.
That centre back.
Potter might be...
Centre back, some signing.
Soler.
Kilman.
Todibo.
Yeah, Tolibo, fam. Todibo.
Todibo. I said Tolibo.
So bad. so bad. But number 3, Fulkirk. Jars me off.
Fulkirk.
Tremendous though.
He looks like you, bro.
I look German.
Yo, let's move on from West Ham, man. What the hell?
Move on.
No, he looks like you, bro.
No, he's built like you. He's built like you.
This guy, man. Move on. That's
Noni Madueke's favourite city, Wolverhampton Wanderers. What do we make of them?
Whereas consensus number 1 is Mateus Cunha, I guess.
I think Cunha's without a shadow of a doubt.
For me, the 1-2 punch is Cunha. And even though he hasn't scored that many goals, Strand Larsen, I really like the look of him.
Yeah, the injuries.
Nori?
Nah.
Not so much this season.
I mean,
he's more namesake than anything.
I would love to hear the names that are going to be ahead of him. Andre, not for me. I think he's been okay in some games.
João Gomez, maybe.
Hell no. Nobody in that back line.
What? João Gomez
in the midfielder.
I mean, the Brazilian. I thought you were talking about Totti Gomez. Gomez, you know.
Semedo hasn't been as bad.
Semedo
is he's meaty, but he hasn't been. Maybe it's because so bad.
That's the thing.
Yeah, he was
not
so
making
bad.
the same gaps.
Yeah.
He's alright.
Let me give you 2 names: Guedes and Bellegarde.
I'll be real.
Bellegarde's popped up in moments.
Who's the other winger that they got? I've liked the look of him.
Chan.
No, he stinks. Not him. What's the Spanish or Portuguese yet? No, he stinks as well.
The Forbes.
Forbes. Carlos Forbes.
No, not him.
Bueno.
Is it Bueno? But that's the centre back, isn't it? There's another one.
No, I just see him on the lineups.
He's a wing back, bro.
I'm not.
You're making up players, bro. There's
Sasa.
Sasa Kaladzic, Forbes, Hwang Hee-chan,
I don't know where he is.
Leon Chiwome.
On about?
Thank you, Jarvis, bless me.
Yeah, thank you, Jarvis. Wake up this morning. Fuck's he on about?
Move on, man.
So who we going?
Man, we said it, bro. Cunha, Strand Larsen. I know. Let's take Ainuri, man.
His name's Rodrigo Gomez.
And that's what I was saying. That's why I said Ainuri. I was like, who you guys going to
We might as well.
Yeah.
Well, there we have it. All 20 teams done.
What? Howler.
Your suggestions are in the comments.
But in conclusion, how about this? In conclusion, because let's combine all 20 teams, the best 3 players in the Premier League.
Okay.
Come on, man. Let's say. I'm doing your job, fam.
This is why you'll always be the fat uncle of the group.
Oh my God.
Shut your mouth here because of time constraints, because of we
have
got
time
places to be.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the show, but you're thinking of
number 1.
You want to glaze Mohammed some more? Go for it.
I want to
His
glaze.
hairy chest,
I want to
his
glaze.
thick thighs,
Wait, glaze. Mohammed. What are you talking about?
his thick back. You were talking about his biceps.
Oh, you're taking it.
Continue. You were saying. This is all you were saying. Offset.
Look at him.
Keep talking.
Look at him. He wants now.
Now he wants to act like he wasn't saying all this.
This
Come on. Now we're on camera. You wanted the airtime. Here you go.
What we doing? Top 3 or we ending this?
Top 3 players in the Premier League.
Habit number 1. What are we saying?
So you just leave us with Mohammed and
I mean, number 1.
That was all he wanted to get off.
No,
that was all he wanted. You don't.
Virgil.
So are we just gonna go Liverpool?
Palmer. Yeah.
Palmer top 3.
Look at this.
You stink, man. You stink, man.
Kulusevski.
You think so? Well, above Palmer?
I'm just throwing names out there.
Mohamed, Chris Wood, and
Mohamed.
Mohamed, Chris Wood, and
Isak's a good
Isak.
shout, man.
Yeah. I agree.
I think it's a good.
That's
Chris
top
Wood?
3, innit? Chris Wood, Salah, and
3 attackers.
And Isak, no?
Hold on, man.
I'm not mad at that.
Probably.
I think that's good. Let us know if you think differently in the comments, of course, and let us know all 20 teams who you think are the top 3 players in the Premier League for every club. Let us know in the comments. Join us next time. We'll see you then. Take care. Peace.